team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gamecocks have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff from the gun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about handing that baby out.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Gamecocks offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a cream high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Buys a little time. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. Shows him the stiff arm. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The quick out. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. No, he got loose. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get them.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. here to open the period. To throw, it's St. Clair. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab, it's Carr. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's as if you're in goal in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. On a little time, lets it go. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Canes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, South Carolina. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome to be a defense. You study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Canes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Finds his man. It's Sellers. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
They'll go to the counter play. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Slithers into space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field is St. Clair. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you got to have an execution, has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. One more snap coming before halftime. Brown has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the back. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Canes will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
He'll take a shot. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Back to pass, it's Sellers. A unloads it left. Another incompletion on third down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Got his man. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds his man. It's Carr. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Hurricanes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
South Carolina, 30. Miami, 20.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Give to Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He now has 80 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Fleming. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. They go back to work for the final period of this one. They'll try the run. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Right on the money. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense.
because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball with different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him! And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Canes headed quickly to the line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, first and goal. And the Hurricanes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down, fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Gamecocks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Yeah, and I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. You know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab deep. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now.